All right, Marvel fans. Right, more pickups basically. Here is Toxin from the, I believe it was the Spider-Man Classics or Spider-Man Legends type line. I believe he was from. Unfortunately, this one doesn't stand very well. Oh no, Toxin, no stand too well. Pretty good sculpt on his face, like good detail and stuff. I kind of used to collect Marvel Legends and bits and pieces. I kind of the new stuff that's come out for all really, really does appeal to me. It's just ridiculously too expensive. I mean, when I first started collecting Marvel Legends when it first came out, they were like £6.99, £5.99, and they're wanting like 15 quid and stuff for a Marvel Legend figure now. And I mean, there's about 7 in the set, so I mean, you're talking stupid money. But if you collect them, great. I mean, they are nice figures. They're just too expensive for me to justify. Basically, I'd much rather pick up figures on the cheap from a charity shop like this in good nick for like £100 each. Here's Scorpion. I believe this was from like the comic book series from the Spider-Man 3 uh, series. I believe it's actually a pretty decent figure. I was like when I first saw them come out, I thought it isn't that good, but in the flesh, he's actually not too bad. He's actually quite well articulated as well. He is a smaller scale, so he's probably a bit more in scale with the original Toy Biz Spider-Man figures. Sticking with the Spider-Man theme, here is the Beetle, I believe he's called this one, or Mecha Beetle or something. Obviously he's missing his wings, but I thought for the price of him, it was worth picking up just to kind of have as a big brute kind of figure. And I mean, he's got again pretty like for a Spider-Man figure, because the Spider-Man figures didn't like were more about action features rather than posability. But he actually is in himself really quite well articulated. I mean, he has like separate toes and stuff, and his fingers are all individually articulated, so he do some pretty interesting kind of hand poses. And I do like the kind of repulsor kind of fingertip things going on. So I mean, this guy kind of for me would make a pretty good Iron Man body. You could kind of see maybe a modern take on, in my eyes, possibly like a Titanium Man or something like that. If you didn't want to use him as the Beetle character, seeing as he doesn't have his wings. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's massive as well, huge. He did have an action feature by the look of it, which involved flapping his wings, but that is now redundant. And this is the ultimate Rhino. His ankle swivels are quite loose, but he still stands up quite nice, and he's pretty good sculpt. Kind of got the kind of colossus-y looking kind of metallic-y bits going on there. But I don't know what these bits were in there, if there was anything or not, but this one's missing them. He does have a rather twangy horn. He's got a soft horn, but nice face, good looking sculpt, and pretty well articulated for, like I say, the Spider-Man-y type. So, I mean, you can see there how big the Beetle is next to Rhino, even though Rhino is kind of slightly more crouched down. He is considerably bigger. And then there was this guy from the Fantastic Four movie, The Thing. This is my first movie Thing figure. I've yet this like I'm kind of held off picking a lot of the Fantastic Four figures up at the time when they came out and stuff. I didn't think they looked that great, but obviously as time's gone on now, it's kind of like they're not that easy to come by now. So for the right price, I'll pick him up, and he is pretty well detailed and a pretty nice looking thing. He'll stand there looking rather sexy with his top off. And the other one that was there was the Marvel Knights, I believe it was, or Marvel Creatures or something. And it's the zombie. Now he's got some nice details on him. Nice kind of skeleton chest there and stuff. It's a shame the other creatures weren't there. I wouldn't mind picking them up, but I'll just take what I can get. So there you go. That was me, the Marvel Legends stroke kind of spin-off series pickups that I picked up today for, like I say, a very good price. Very happy with them. So I'll catch you later on.